Good evening and good morning. Duterte power, always the support our President Duterte, and we love you, Tatay Duterte. Keep doing the right things, and we support you always 100%. All you are an inspiration to all over the world, all the leaders around the world. You are the first president who influence and you wake up so many leaders around the world. They just open their eyes right now just because of you, Mr. President Duterte. You open the eyes to a lot of leaders around the world, which they couldn't think and they never thought to open their own mouths. So you are one of the presidentials in one country, which is our country in the Philippines, which you are the first to stand up to America, which nobody ever had the balls to do it. But you did. And you inspire so many countries around the world to follow you. And a lot of people, they are so proud, like myself and a lot of people around the world. They want to follow what Philippines is doing. Even Asia, as you know yourself, Asia is following you, which is great. Asia needs to be one. If Asia works together as one, they will be the most powerful around the world. Not Europe, not United States, not any other country. But Asia, it will be, in future coming, will be the strongest economy and controlled economy around the world. Especially China. China is already one of the most powerful around the world. And people think China is not, but China is already number one. And if people doesn't believe it, just wait in a few years' time. China will be number one ruler with Asia together. And this will happen and is coming up. Not America, not Europe, China in Asia. So Asia needs to be together right now and start to be together, which they're starting already. I'm very proud of the president of Malaysia. He's already going to China to do deals with China, and this is the right way. China, you will be the head of it around Asia. So let's keep doing that and let's keep going. Another one, what I wanted to mention, he was very proud of our president. I mentioned in one of my previous videos, it was I wanted to see all our Muslim brothers, our Muslim leaders, to work together with our president. And I'm so happy to see our Muslim Misuari, one of our leaders, Muslim, to work with our president. And he visited our president in the Philippines, in Manila. So happy when I see that, because with Misuari's help and our Muslim leaders, Philippines will be the first country around the world to have peace with the Muslim brothers, not to be destroying humans and not to kill. Allah says not to kill, not to steal, the same as Jesus says. We have the same God, we just call him different names. You know, we have Allah, we have Jesus, we have some other countries. Every country has their own language to call God. But God is only one. And it doesn't matter what we call him as long as we respect the laws of Jesus. He didn't say for us to kill. He didn't say for us to take drugs. He didn't say for us to live with drugs, money and everything. But he gave us peace. And our Muslim brothers, they will give the peace to us. And they will help us fight everything else around the Philippines with the help of our Muslim and Misuari, and plus other leaders in the Philippines who will follow us. And we're gonna have the first country around the world where Muslims, leaders and brothers can live together and peaceful, and families and children to be free, not to be afraid of anyone of anything in our country, in the Philippines, you will be the example for everyone around the world, and will be the first country. Philippines, you will be the first country around the world. Our Muslim leaders and our president will work together and protect our country from anybody else outside and whoever comes into our country to make bad. So our Muslim leaders and our president, you will do the best, and I know this, and we will be the first around the world. The good example. We can work together, we can live together in harmony. And this is what makes me happy to see it with our president Duterte done. He's just the first leader who done peace with one of our leaders, Misuari, and I'm really proud of him. And people, please understand, past is past. We cannot bring the past into future, but we can look forward, future, and new beginnings, and we can make future from now forward. We cannot reverse. I know a lot of things has been done on the past. We cannot change it. I know a lot of families lost families, children in the past in this kind of wars. But let's look forward and let's forgive. We will not forget. But God says forgive. If we forgive, we take the weight of our heart, we take the weight of our hate to another level. And this is what I ask all our Filipino people. Don't be holding a grudge and heart in your heart. Free yourself from hate. Free yourself from, pain. I know we'll not forget, but we need to move on. And this is a new step for all of us, with our Muslim brothers and our Muslim leaders, for our country in the Philippines to have peace everywhere. So please, let's be accepting this, and let's be happy, and let's move forward. So this is most of what I wanted to say in this part. The other part, it was, we need to still be careful with the USA. If people sees it, look what USA done with the new ambassador. The old one move away, and they bring in an Chinese Asian US ambassador to be dealing with us in the Philippines. You see how it is, the US plays, and we have to be very aware of the way they play. They took a canoe, which we didn't like. Now they put an Asian person, which is a US citizen, working for the US, but he wants to work with the Philippines. Do we still trust him? Of course not. Can we trust US? Of course not. So it doesn't matter if he's Asian or he has a nationality of US. Is he still going to be good for us? No, because he's not the one to be deciding in everything. He will follow what the other ones will tell him, and he just comes and pass information to all of us in the Philippines, to our president, to our cabinet crew members in our presidential place. So still not acceptable just because they change a guy who's Asian but USA citizen. So all I wanted to say on this one, we still have to be careful with that. We still have to be aware with it. And this is most of what I wanted to say for today about my video. And I just do hope other Muslim leaders, other Muslim brothers around the Philippines bring peace to all of us. Especially now in Zamboanga, all the army, our brother Muslim Misuari brought his army down from the mountains. and let's look for future forward, not backwards. Let's move forward. And Philippines is a good example to other people around the world, other leaders around the world. And nothing is impossible when it's done on the right thing, the right way. And this is exactly what I keep saying. Let's do the right thing. Even it's painful in a lot of people from the past. We cannot live the past. We can live in the future. We can live in the present to live into the future. If you don't live in the present, you cannot live in the future. Let's look forward. Let's embrace this opportunity we have with our president. And a while ago I also was saying about Mocha. He's interviewing our leader, Muslim brother Misuari. So the other media, it was how come, Mocha can interview him. One reason is a difference. Because when we talk the truth, when we say the truth, is one thing. We say how it is. We don't make up stories like media does. And the CNN, like before with our brother Misuari, he made up a lot of things. Like he was saying on his television when he was meeting our president in Malacan, yes. So like he said, he done interviews with me with the CNN, and they put everything different. Mocha is different. Mocha, he says how it is, and she's not changing in anything, in any words, and that's how we present it, and that's how it's a difference, and that's how we like it. Myself, this is my opinion, and I'm not a professional either, but this is what we see, and we have a free speech. We can, the way we feel, the way we see things is going on, to encourage other people to follow us, to encourage other people who feels the same as we do. It's not only me doing this video. Everyone can do that. And this is the most grateful thing about it. These days, internet is exactly we can do this for other people to listen, to hear, and to understand. So for now, thanks a lot for listening, and let's support our president always 100%. And I'm so happy we are together with our Muslim leaders. So more to come. Our Muslim leaders around the Philippines is going to follow our Misuari Muslim leader and our president. And I'm happy what our Misuari Muslim leader said. What can I do to help our president in our country to have peace? And this is the best thing. And like he said, our president Duterte, free him. He give him freedom. And he can be more freed and peace. And this is exactly what we need. Also Muslims, they need peace. They don't want to fight. They want peace. And all of us, we want peace. Thank you very much for listening. Share around for other people to listen to. And thank you for listening. That's my opinion. Duterte power. Let's do the right thing and support our president. And salam alaikum. Our brother and our leaders from Muslim leaders around the Philippines, please join us and join our president and help us to be the first country in the world, all our Muslim brothers and leaders to be together. Salam alaikum, Duterte power. Let's do the right thing and support our president. Bye bye. See you next time.